So let's talk about my top 5 summer baits. And before, you start really criticizing, I live in the Midwest. We don't have grass. If I lived on Gunnersville or something like that, it probably wouldn't be a popeye, it'd probably be a frog, it'd be a big weight. But just for your reservoir, kind of offshore type stuff, this is my top 5. First of all, not in any particular order, a topwater. It could be a popeye, it could be a spook for the early morning, late evening, middle of the day, throwing it around a log. You're getting that current in a lot of these lakes kind of on the upper end. These fish live shallow, but no matter what I'm fishing in the summertime, I always have some kind of topwater laid out just for that one fish that blows up to be able to throw over there. If you have it in your rod locker and he blows up, by the time you get it out and get it over there, he's gone. So I always have a topwater laid out, no matter what the situation is in the summertime. So there's I got a topwater, a big crankbait. There's days in the summer that they won't bite anything else because you want to burn it by them. It's a reaction bite. This is a BD7. You can just cover a lot of water, and what I'll do now is I'll pull up, and I may live scope out there and see several, kind of figure out where they're at, where I can make them bite, and start off with the crankbait and get some bites. And usually if I catch one cranking, it's going to be bigger than anything else out there. But some days they don't bite it. A swim bait. This is a Scottsboro swim bait. This is just for that finesse school or that area that may get a lot of pressure. Guys are up there throwing crankbaits and stuff like that. I can take this swim bait because it looks real. Hover it around the bottom, reel it back, catch a lot of fish doing that. This here is a sonar minnow. It could be, a drop shot or anything like that. This is kind of like your cleanup bait. If I get around some big cranking fish or some swim bait fish, and I've caught 3 or 4, don't think that you caught them all because you probably haven't. I can take the sonar minnow, a drop shot or something like that, fire it around, and always be able to catch a few extra fish. And if I had to pick one for the summer that's going to catch fish day in, day out, is just some type of worm, big worm, whether it be an 8-inch, a 10-inch, 12-inch, whatever it's going to be. It just gets bites in the summertime. Being able to drag it around those, brush piles, ledges, rock piles, docks, anything like that, it just catches fish. And it's the same way. Pull up with a big crankbait, catch 1 or 2. You can fan cast this around and typically be able to catch a few more. And the depth, 10 foot to 30 foot, it's just going to catch them. Day, night fishing, a big worm just catches them.